What's up, guys? I want to share you a wholesome crackbone story from like 15 years ago when I caught a really bad computer virus from God knows what I was downloading, probably a roller coaster tycoon porn or something like that. And, anyways, he sat down with me for 4 or 5 hours and walked me through step by step how to get rid of this virus because he was a little more knowledgeable with that stuff than I was. And I mean, I obviously caught him on a good day, and it reminds me of the old days of the internet where you could literally go on a forum and ask for help, and chances are you could find somebody to help you. Like, I can remember, like, people 15 years ago would go on facepunch and be like, look, I need somebody to make me a custom map, or I need somebody to make me a custom skin. And you could find that person. That person for me was mrsentual, who was one of the you know, greatest guys I ever worked with. He was like our right hand man, and I remember we were like so competitive with each other, even just playing games like Command and Conquer General 0 Hour. Like, we would play that game for 5 hours because we wanted to be the one that came out on top. We would not quit. And another story that I could tell you about Jack, Thaddeus taint, who passed away in April last year. Um, when we made the Herd-a-Bird Chicka Chicka sketch in G-Man Squad episode 7, he did not really want to be a part of that at all because he was like, well, what the fuck are we doing? I'd rather be doing anything else other than this. But I said this in a video many, many years ago. He was not on board, but then once he saw the edit of Herd-a-Bird in G-Man Squad episode 7, he was like, all right, I like this. And that was a big reason why I kept that in the video, because I had borrowed a camera from Delta College, and I was just like, I don't even know if I want to keep this in the video or not. And because Jack said, oh, no, I actually think this is kind of funny, I kept it. So, and then he was the guy that made that Left 4 Dead Hard Games Night song for me. Like, he didn't have to do that. And, I miss him. I mean, my last Facebook interaction with Jack was like so many years ago, and I never got that chance to say goodbye. He passed away in April last year. And I feel, like I said on a live stream, I feel so bad for his family. But there's a few stories that I have for you guys, other than like for like Jack, like the hot soup, motherfucker, hot soup, like saying that at Delta College all the time, which was like a stupid inside joke that we had. And I remember like being at university at Ferris State and saying a quote from a Tim and Eric video about like, oh, this is a big problem. And like me and my buddy were like sitting there quoting it back and forth. And the professor got so mad, just like, can you guys shut the fuck up? Like, I don't know, man. What's keeping me alive at this point is all the good stories that I have from 10, 15 years ago. Like, it's almost more fun to look back at those stories than it is to look back or to look at the present day, because the present day obviously sucks. All right, good. See you guys. Take care.